The object of this tutorial is to show you how to build your waka. There are certain parts of this waka I'm not going to show you how to build because they are just versions of the long shapes. So for example, the shelter on the waka here is simply a hollowed out semicircular prism. The beams and the masts, if you like, or the beams of the masts are just elongated cylinders, and the deck is a flattened cube, and the stays that link the two hulls together are again elongated cylinders. But what I am going to show you is how to make the sail, which is basically a curved surface, and I'm going to show you how to make one single waka hull, and then we will hollow that out. So you can do the rest, but I will show you how to do the waka hull and the sail. So let's start with a brand new model, and what we're going to do first of all is we're going to make the first hull of the waka, and we're going to do that with a cylinder and with a rounded cone. So the first thing we're going to do is just zoom in, and we're going to rotate this through 90 degrees, and we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to rotate this through 90 degrees, that'll do, and then we're going to align them so you're going to get them roughly lined up, and we'll copy this one, so we'll duplicate and then we'll flip it and flip it. So now I've flipped this. I want to give my waka some length, so I'm just going to drag this along here, make sure this is connected. Yeah, that will connect those up properly at the moment. We need to make sure the dimensions remain the same, 20 and 20. Yeah, so I'm going to stick this one on the end like this and just make sure they touch. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm going to use the align tool over here and center everything up. What's going on here? Everything is centered. That's great. So I'm going to group this as one. And now I want to make this into a squashed up option here. But the first thing I want to do is let's just squash it first. Squash it, and I might elongate it a little bit and just move it to the center so we can see what it's looking at. So let's have a quick look at this, our waka around here. It's flattened, so it's got a narrower profile. It's been elongated, and now what I want to do is I want to chop it in half. But the first thing I want to do is make a copy. So I want to copy that. The hull on the right here will be used, I'll turn that into a hole in a moment, and that will use that as the shape to dig out the left-hand hull here. But what I want to do now is I want to cut it in half and start to sculpt it so we've got a bit more shape to this. So I'm just going to grab a cube, and I'm just literally going to not really measure anything here in particular. I just want to raise it up, and I want to move it over the top of this first hull, and I'm just going to turn it into a hole so I can see how it's going to impact upon this shape. So I want it to be more sculpted than that, so I'm going to lower it down. So I'm looking at the prow of the waka hull here. It's a bit short, so I'm going to make it a bit longer and a bit longer at this end, and again just take it down a bit more. That will probably do us. Just rotate through and have a look. Yep. Again, I'm not using any measurements here, I'm just wanting the whole shape to cut this. So let's have a look at this now. I think that'll do. So I'm going to highlight both of them and then combine, and that is my waka hull's beginning to look like a proper hull. And now I'm going to use this copy of the earlier shape to now dig out the inside of my waka hull here. So I'm going to make it narrower, and I'll make it a little bit shorter. Again, I'm not really measuring. Turn this into a hole and bring this to my waka here, and now I can use my align tools. That's pretty okay, but I guessed the center, so I'm going to use the align tools. These really help. So these are now centered with each other, and it's just a question of look now. I think what I'll do is, I think I'm happy with that, so what I'll do is select that and then cut this out. So now I've hollowed out my waka hull. It's looking pretty good, but I don't like that straight edge to the top of the waka there, so I'm going to now use another shape, and I'm going to stretch it to about the length of the hull. I'm going to rotate it through 180 degrees. I'm going to turn it into a hole, and I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to place it over the top of the waka, and obviously this shape is going to help cut. So it's not nearly long enough, so I need to stretch it a bit more, and this is going to help give a nice scoop to the gunnel on this waka hull, sorry. And can you see how now that grey shadow shows how it's going to cut? So maybe that's a bit too steep, so I'll just lift that up again and have a look at this. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's got a nice look to it. So I will use the aligned tool again, just to make sure it's all in the center. That's good, and then I'm going to cut it out. So now my waka hull has a nice bit of a raised prow to the bow and a raised stern, gives it a bit more sculptural look, and so I'm happy with that. So I've now got one nice waka hull, and I'm going to duplicate that, and now I've got the makings of my waka. So I'm going to align those, and then I can get on with the sail. This is now when you would, oh, they are centered, that's good. And there's the start of my waka. So now I'm going to show you how to make the sail. Just as with the waka, we're going to use some of these basic shapes here to make a curved surface. So the waka sail is a section of a cone, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roughly scale a cone to the right width and depth to show the curve of a waka sail. That's pretty good. And what I want to do is I want to hollow out this shape with another cone, so I end up with just half of the inside of a cone, like a skin of the cone. So I'm going to copy this, I'm going to make this a hole, and this is now just, you do this kind of by eye really. I'm going to probably make that a little bit smaller, probably make it a little bit deeper, and I'm going to look from above, and I'm just going to slide it in and kind of get a feel for, that's too far, and so I'm going to just, how is this going to react with that edge? Let's align it and make them central, and let's have a look at this. I probably think I need to make it a bit steeper. So this is just, I've got to make sure this is more how I want it. Yes, that's how I think I want it. Let's just make sure they're aligned in the center again. They're not. Right, so now I'm going to combine them, and we should get a hollowed out curve. So if we look at this now, I've got what looks like a sail. You can see the inside part here has caught the wind. I could probably have improved that a bit more, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to do. But also I want to make this edge here, which will be the top of the sail, curved. So I'm going to do that again in the same way that we did with the waka gunnel. I'm going to just get this shape here roughly flat. We don't need too much. Kind of just slide it into here. Make sure it's the right length for the shape. Just it's a bit too long now. I want to make sure I don't lose the points. And slide that into here like this. Again, make those sure they're in the center of each other. Make sure that it's going through to the other side completely. Yes, that's what I want. So now I can turn this into a hole, combine these two, and we should get a nice curved sail. You can see we've got this nice, looks like it's being caught by the wind. And now we just need to use the rotate function. Turn this upside down, probably twist it slightly to the wind, and using this one, turn it over slightly to the wind. And imagine this on our waka. It now looks like a sail being caught by the wind. Probably got it going the wrong way. So I will turn this way, and I will raise it up obviously, and of course you can scale it, you can make it as big as you like. So the sail, once you've got the shape, the sail can be as big as you want it to be. And so that is how you make a sail and a hull for your double-hulled waka. And that would look like, when you put it into your animation program that we're going to do later, is going to make your waka look like it's got a sail full of wind and is travelling in the direction that you code it to go. So, good luck with that.